What marketing opportunities do you think social media gives companies?
I don't think social media as such gives us in a bank that many marketing opportunities. I think social media in general are a much more personal space, and people won't, let's say, obey or like being, let's say, presented to marketing messages in social media.
So, no marketing opportunities. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
We see it more as a conversation place, a place to give service, to get people quick answers if they have some kind of service questions, some kind of support questions. It's a place where you can go if you're frustrated with the bank. So what's more important there is to be a fast responder and then keep, let's say, the more corporate messages out of that space.
And can you come up with some examples what the corporate messages are that should absolutely be kept out?
Well, any kind of, let's say, we of course, as many other companies, run campaigns frequently. We hardly use the messaging from the campaigns in the social media space. Could be, let's say, an uprunner to it, some kind of prepping it, but it would be, it could be of an involving question instead of, let's say, pushing the message as such.
So how do you see the connection between social media and marketing?
I hardly see it. As I said, it's a much more personal place. I think most people would not like us to be, let's say, too pushy in the online channels or in the social media channels. So, of course, there is a connection towards, should we work for the same goal? Yes, we do, but we do it in a different way. In a much more engaging and involving manner.
And can you come with some examples of how you see social media as much more engaging and involving than traditional marketing?
Danske Bank launched a Let Bank recently, a bank suited for people with, let's say, more simple needs when they go do online banking. We didn't push the message as such at the launch. Very, very simple. Here it is. We've launched a Let Bank. Prior to that, we had, I think it was 3 or 4 stories where we pushed messages regarding how do elderly people work with online self-service. We asked the question regarding who do you ask if you want help to self-service online. So involving around the topic as such, and then when we launched it was a very simple and quiet launch in the social media, not that, let's say, campaign burst you normally would do.
So to be very concrete, you don't use social media for advertising messages at all, but you use it to engage with your customers. Do you believe that in any way is a part of the brand building Danske Bank does?
Every contact with a customer is part of the brand building, so this is yes.
What platforms are you active on looking at the various opportunities?
The main platforms I would say that is primarily Facebook, and that's mostly for service purposes. We use LinkedIn, that's more from an employer branding perspective. We use Twitter for news, and then we are a little active in Google Play actually, which is quite peculiar because when you download stuff from an Android platform, you can actually in Google Play ask questions. So we go in there if you have technical questions and answer those. We have the profiles for the other channels like Pinterest, for example, but we're not active.